What's up, guys? This is my first YouTube video. Today we're going to be installing these kicker subs into my 2014 f350. So let's get into it. Okay, so I ran the power from my battery through this little grommet. I don't know if you can see that. There's a hole in the firewall. Put my amp, not my amp, I put my fuse right here. So it goes from battery to the fuse, goes through out right here. I'm gonna feed it through these little grommets. These are actually nice because they just close down and clip in. Holds all the wiring in, so you don't even gotta mess with it at all. And I took out all the trim, so I was able to place these plastics in there. Then I ran it back here. I'm gonna go up and around, back through there. Okay, so I hooked up my ground right here to this bolt, sanded it down so I can get a good connection. So I got ground and power back here so far. I checked my amp. It fits right here laying down. Can still fold the seats and everything. So, and then I do have my stock sub still in the bed. Or not the bed, sorry, behind the seats. So, from videos I looked at online, you can tap into these wires for your RCA. So for your input and output, not output, I guess we only need input, but tap into those from here. So let's see how that goes. Okay, I've had people say you can't run your RCA wire, oh crap, and your power on the same side. So I ran power on this side, which means RCA is going to be over here, which works out perfect because the slots are on that side to tap into. They're right here on this side, so I hopefully should be able to just cut these ends off, do some modifications, splice into these guys, hook it up, and then should be set. For the wiring, you need power, ground, a remote cable, which is, this one's essentially just a small thin wire that you hook into a fuse that's always on. So if you have like a cigarette lighter port that's always on, you can hook it into that. Pretty much tells the amp to kick on and off and whatnot. So let me show you up under here. So as you can see, I just sliced in through that grommet right there, fed my wire behind this guy so it's still hidden. I'm gonna zip tie everything, get it all out of the way. But yeah, these things are nice, they just close down. Then I came up behind this wire on the inside of this, all the way up to here where I'm probably gonna have to trim it, or I can honestly just bundle it up, keep the extra. This wiring I actually got out of my Dodge. So the wiring I took out was from the old Dodge. She's up for sale, so now time to move on, put the subs in this guy. So right now, I think with the negative and positive, the way I have it set up, it should be 2 ohms. So I wired these subs down to 2 ohms, which essentially means bass hits harder, whatnot. I think if you do the other one, I want to say it's 4 ohms. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm no expert by any means, but so far it's going pretty good. So, I mean, anyone can do this. You don't got to pay an audio shop lots of money. I don't even know how much they charge, but I'm sure it's way more expensive than just buying the kit and doing it yourself. Okay, next up, we're cutting these, and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so when you splice them, they have these ends on them, right? And when you cut them, it's gonna have 2 different wires in each one. Now, these are positive and negative, and if I remember right, the lighter color or clear one is your positive, and the darker one's your negative. Let me draw you guys a diagram and show you real quick. Okay. So, I drew up this little diagram here to show you guys. So, our positive in the truck for the stock speaker, so this just plugs in right here. I unplugged it. So the positive is going to be a purple with green. So this purple wire right here with the green stripe down the middle is our positive, and the negative is a green with white. So that guy, focus camera, that guy right there. So, which it's looking like it's these 2 top ones from what I can see. Yep. So these 2 top ones right here are your positive and negative. Positive is on the left side, negative's on the right. And then for our RCA connectors, our positives are going to be the clear wires, and negative's going to be blue. So what I would do is I'd take both these clears, splice them together, and put them into the purple with green wire. And then I take these I take the dark blue ones, splice them together, and tie it into the green with white. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so I cut that shielding, peeled it back, and I got all these exposed wires right here. And there's a lot of ways to go about how you put them in. This is the way I prefer. Okay, I'm not sure where I put them, but I got a crew with me. Oh, right here. Okay, these guys. So these are butt splice 22 16 AWG, 100 pieces, insulated. I got these at Ace Hardware. It's a 100 pack. You can get them at your local hardware store or anywhere really. These are super common. I use red because these wires are small and they're color coded for different sizing. Even with red, these might slip a little bit. So I gotta get electrical tape, make sure I tape around it really good, which I got right here. So I'm gonna take some of this. Oh, you wanna watch? You wanna watch? Come here. Okay, these wires are super annoying to splice, like to cut, because they're so small. So I'm gonna show you guys a little trick on what I do. So you have your normal wire cutters. I'm sure they make some that go that small, but I don't have any right now. So what I do, take a razor. I'm just gonna cut very carefully around it, kind of pressuring, bend it back and forth. Make sure I got all the pieces cut that I needed to cut. Use my fingernail, kind of dig in there a little bit and just pull the end off. And I mean, you guys can see how tiny these wires are if it'll focus on it. Yeah, so they're tiny. So I already did that one side. So I got the wires out on that side. So I'm gonna do it on this guy really quick. Okay, now I got these wires. Okay, now what you're gonna wanna do is twist these wires. Make sure to get them twisted good enough. You don't want any wires touching each other, like positive and negative, or it's gonna blow a fuse or do more damage. So I got these 2 twisted up right here, positive and negative. Now I'm gonna go on this side, the same thing. I got them twisted up. Now I'll take the blues. This one came untwisted a little bit. Okay, so I'll take the blue wires. It's hard to see in this lighting what's what. And then I'll twist these guys together like so. Just pinch and twist down the middle. It should just twist together. Pretty easy. Self-explanatory. Okay, now that I twisted the blue ones together, I'm gonna go ahead and take these clear ones, twist clear ones together. Okay, so now I got both of them twisted up, if it'll focus. So I got clear twist together, blue twist together, and now I'm going to take these and I'm going to splice them into these guys. So let's do that. Okay, one thing before you guys just go crazy and start cutting, you're gonna want to make sure that you don't cut all the way up here or all the way down here. You want to cut somewhere in the middle where you have enough room on both sides in case you mess up. Okay, and one thing you want to do before you start working on electrical is disconnect your battery, which I forgot to do. And this is a diesel, so it does have two. So I'm gonna do both. So it looks like it's an 8mm. That'd be my guess. Okay, I'm gonna tighten this down on there. Now, I should probably disconnect ground first. Oh, hey, that's already loose. That's not good. Maybe that's why my truck's throwing a code. Who knows? Okay, I got positive and negative off. Duck that down so it's not touching anything. Middle. Okay, we should have no power. Yep. Okay, so we got no power to anything, so none of these wires should shock me. If they do, ouch. Okay, a lot of the videos I've been watching, because I've been trying to find a video on how people do these, and I've always done it with an aftermarket stereo where it's just plug and play. You just plug it in the back of your radio and plug it into your amp for the RCA connectors. And you can't really do that on these newer trucks. I mean, you probably can, but I'm not trying to. I mean, my radio's built in, if you guys can see. So I'm not trying to take that out and figure out what to do. This way is a lot easier. It's just right here, and my amp's gonna be on that side. That way I can still have my stock sub and put my amp, and then my subs are gonna sit on my back seat, which is a downside. But bass or friends, you know? And I'm not in my back seat a whole lot. Like, not at all. Okay, now I'm gonna splice in those connectors finally. Shouldn't have power going through the truck, so let's try it. Okay, so these wires are small as well, so I'm gonna do the razor method. Cut them. So yeah. Okay, so we messed up. Well, I messed up. So I accidentally cut this side off. Luckily, I do have plenty of room to cut some more off, so I'm gonna try it. Okay. We ended up getting these two spliced. Now we gotta come down here and get these guys spliced. I am sitting on the seat. It's kind of a tough spot to get to, but wires, and then we should be good to tie in everything. All this. Ow! Come on, baby. Get loose. Oh, okay. One more wire to go. Hopefully I don't mess this one up. So I got the wires spliced. So now I'm gonna twist them together, twisting these guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now I'm gonna twist the positives together. Something is stabbing my leg. I'm not sure what's going on. Purple with green. Try to twist these guys. People driving by are probably like, what the heck is going on? Just an 18-year-old trying to wire in subs. You know, it's times like these where you wonder, what am I doing with my life? You ever just in like those spots? You're like, man, what am I doing with my life? Okay, so I twisted in positive and negative. Now, these are where these come in clutch. Get these, crimp them on, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, I got one side crimped in. Now I'm gonna connect them back, and it should be good. Okay, so we got positive and negative ran. Now we should be able to just plug Z that guy back in. Everything wired up right, hopefully. I don't know. Oh. This wire, left, right. Something like that. Things are looking okay. Hopefully. Now we just gotta run a remote wire, then slap the amp in, hook up everything. Should be done. Okay, it's looking like a tornado over here. Trying to get everything in. Alright. So I found this wire. It's got 2 wires. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take probably that blue wire out, because it looks like blue and red. Take that blue wire out, and then we'll go to one of these fuses in here. Okay, it is, oh, hello cat. It's getting cold, time to bust out the Milwaukee jacket. Okay, we got on mode 2. Zip her up. It just got real cold for no reason. Okay, fuse 28 should be right here. It's 15. If I'm not mistaken. So it's that guy. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to pop these up and run the wire on this side. I could wire it all the way up into my engine bay into that fuse box, but there's not really a need to. So let me get the wire sorted out, and then I'll start running it. Okay, this is what I did. I just stuck the wire in there, called it good. That fuse is pushed all the way in. Okay, we're all wired up. Got the subs in the back. The amp is behind there. All the wiring's hid, so you can't tell, even up here, except for this sub wire to control the bass and stuff. But you know, it's all hidden, like you can't see it. Okay guys, this is a good sign. I'm stupid. I realized I could look at that and see the power. Okay, something's wrong. Okay, the gain was up all the way. Not sure why, but they work. So that don't look good. Okay, they work. I got them tuned right. Okay, overall it's a success. Holy, I can't speak. Subscribe so I can get my truck fixed. The check, oh, hey, stop. Check engine light came on. And then whatever the heck that wrench is. I'm gonna Google it. That's next video's problem. Peace.